What up? It's Sniper Kwam, Snare Jordan with another Behind the Beat. And this one is for Larry June's Private Valet. The beat was already done. That wasn't even necessary. I just heard it. And I'm gonna blame Vitamin because I've been listening to a bunch of his beats where he has like 47 samples in there. I think that day I just heard it on some DJ shit and I threw it in there, so. This was an interesting record because first of all, when somebody brings out like an old beat like that, you're like, damn, this is what you're running with? I mean, I sent you how many other beats and this is the one we're going with? And then I heard what he did to it and I was like, oh yeah, this is perfect. It's kind of the same thing I've been doing for him, as I would say, stylistically. So this beat was actually made in like 2020, like early pandemic times when we were kind of stuck in our houses. And for whatever reason, that got me back on my grind. I got back to work during the pandemic for some reason. I feel like I was getting a little lazy before that. When a beat has like been sitting there for a couple of years like that, you just kind of figure it's gone. You know, you're thinking like, oh, he's gonna move with something newer. So it's funny that he came back to this one of all the beats I had sent him. But I think he had put it aside and it just felt like rapping on it one day. And that's how we got the record. So, you know, we cleared this sample. I'm just not going to tell you guys what it is. Let you guys figure this shit out on your own. But I'll play you where it's from. Maybe I'll catch it by then. Common record, dollar record, should be anywhere you could look for records. Maybe not anywhere, but not difficult. I wanna know. So I just wanted to get the vocals out of there. And it's weird because this part only happens one time on the song. So yeah, that's basically it. Let's get on the equipment and I'll show you how I did the rest. So first thing I started with on this beat was the drums, which I got off of Beat Butcher's kit. Man, I've used Beat Butcher's kit hella times, and for whatever reason, hella times for Larry June, it's been a good combo. So yeah, I made a little simple sequence on the ASR because the break he had was kind of bouncing around a lot. It was doing a lot, and I just wanted to make it more simple. Oops. So yeah, I did the dummy drum track, recorded in the Pro Tools. All right, so chop the main part of the sample with the drums in it just so I keep time better. And it goes basically like this. So yeah, this is basically the version I made when I used RX-7 to take the vocals out. I did another bounce after I took the vocals out and took the drums out. So then we got to here. So now we got no drums, no vocal, and the drums. So after that, I pulled up the bass off the ASR and recorded that. So now we got bass, drums, and sample. And then from there, I added a piano sound to plug in. So next up, just to fill it out, because you know that when you do all that stuff with the RX-7, taking drums out, it just kind of deteriorates the quality of the sample, which I kind of like, but it sounds kind of fucked up. So I like to layer around that and just make it sound bigger and more full. So the next thing I did was pull up this plugin I got on Contact called Cassette Piano, which is real dirty. And I just played the 2 chords basically. So yeah, it's you know, just those 2 chords right there. I did some variations in there throughout the verse, but the next thing I added was this Rhodes Chroma sound that I made. It's like a mono sound. And it just fit really well with the rest of the stuff I had in there with the piano and the sample. Just kind of gave it some more ear candy. And yeah, it's real simple. I couldn't exactly make the sound perfect to what I laid when I originally did the beat, but you get the idea. The final component of this one was this little vocal sample I threw in there. And the whack thing about it is once you start throwing random samples in there, you know, you got to clear them. So we got bopped on this one, man. I feel like I paid way too much to use like this. Like the beat was already done. That wasn't even necessary. I just heard it, and I'm gonna blame Vitamin because I've been listening to a bunch of his beats where he has like 47 samples in there, and I think that day I just heard it on some DJ shit and I threw it in there. So yeah, that's it. Larry June, Private Ballet, Jake One. Stream it. I think it's probably gonna be on record, vinyl, something. Spaceships on the Blade in stores now. SnareJordan.com to buy drums, samples, whatever you want to buy. Peace.